Up next, hello everyone, and welcome to this.
Tawagawan. Biyaan na day.
Gali na nakit kaswan na. Nagpaano siya? Surgery.
Ayang nga kayo. Nalagot. Marco Sinovich. Steve. Takot na ni. Ayun na kani. 1 tiyo na. Malcolm Hill. Material girl.
Sadya mo dyan sa...
You got a living, you got material boy. Balik ka to. Di ako na niya.
Hindi na ito eh.
Mga alauna. Lagi kabot lagi. Tawa. Kasi bata na sinutan. Kala, gising 54 ako niya. Settings nga diretso, no? Ako mangitas player.
Tikas mo sa itong one? All nga.
Paul galing na pala.
Di na mag-ito ma-challenge. Wala ni challenge. Hindi siya. Kato yung mga broken swing.
Kato, Jod.
Kato mga 3 points.
Kung matoy nakakuan? Kung wala to na nga shot dog, mandito to. Ay, wala na nga kuan. Madto kay Chris.
Sa Lakers ang hungit na magawas. Ay kayo, yung pila ka mo pinsabi mo. Lebron, Westbrook, kung i-ending ito ba? Wala rin sa ano. Manulot.
Crash ang bulak itong sundo lagi ha.
Sukod yung buwak sa inyo. Mingaw yung masakok ko ba? Masuya gitu kayo rin ba?
Ala ko doon ko Andrew
Pilit kayo. Bang! Si Ripsy sa gato ba? Si Ripsy sa gato? Nangigo na noon ng buwan.
Nangigo na yun. Kung wala to gikuan tuson, wala gipalagod.
Gani.
Pagka to nasuko na ba yun?
Ano ba yun? Nag-stop na? Upa, nila po sila ka-shot.
Ning hype rin ang kalit ba yun? Wow, gaya.
Pag mag-end one niya, dito ang sugot.
Dito nagsugod. Gaya.
Stop ba yun? Ito sa ano ba? Teknikal? Ito yung, anong suko siya? Ito ka Lebron? Napalaka ni Wiggin? Ito yan, kagubat. Clean all. Ay, clean block. Ito ba yun? Agin to. RUC, is malo system.
Mga to, may naitabo sa na rin. Tapos.
Weekends no? Face kalibro no? Anak ko ba? All-star ko! Kakatiyang kang delusion.
Wala.
Wala. Salino. Jadi pa to si Bintimon.
Werther to green. Kita maras. Trey Young. Pagahit pa sa kong catch fire.
GA, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
Yung ulan, no? Yung ulan ba? Hindi na yung dalas, kinawala si Kwan. Using this, wala. Chat blocker gitu. Ya mula. Pabayout siya, bayoutan siya sa dito.
Pili pa silang bayaw, di ba?
Trade ready. Radius ka na yung target.
Sa trade lang.
Ito na nga. Ito na nga. Quick to chase. Elevator. Quick 143. Murag mo ka nakapiyarot sa unang. Wag mo na kaya sa una ba? Alam yung itong mudagan ng kalit mo, di malipat ko pero niya ito, mukalit ragkat. Kaya mo dito di ay. San ka na ni Pitpit kung last minute gula. Pero dapat mat nga na ko. With 1 point. Kaduha di ko na, laki tayo na hero. Ilat ka na? Wento ka. Si ato ka zero mo sa reaction. Zero ba yung mati? 5. Ano di, magili natin. Kaya kahit dapat 0. Kaya kayo mo first step ka center. Tama to. Okay guys. Let's go!
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dosunmu is out there with Levine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. And for the Hawks, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan and Capella sends it back. It's stolen by DeRozan. The feed to Vucevic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Levine. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now here is Young, following the miss by DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Young.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
Big D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy layup.
At the top of the key, Hunter. In the corner, Herder with it. Back to Young. Takes it in. Misses from short range.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's DeRozan. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. It opens up some wide passing lanes.
Herder, no good. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Green against Collins. Pass to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that where you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
And a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. This is it to Herder. From deep. He doesn't hit that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. And here's Vucevic. Last game, 26 points. Levine, good.
Credit to Levine. Watch how easy hoop right there. The total focus on his shot helped out.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Chicago. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference. And checking out Atlanta, 8.5 games behind them.
And right now for the Hawks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker was there. Capella's athleticism allows him to stifle shoot. But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not pull up and bury the three in transition?
Levine gets to DeRozan. There's the drive. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on.
A pass to Herter. Fires for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bulls trail by 4. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Levine passes to Green. DeRozan finds Green. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Hunter from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
DeRozan kicks to Levine. And he drops it in from the low post.
The ball handling Levine has, oh, it's special. Look how he's just showing there how gifted he is at creating points.
Now, here's Hunter. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Back to Young. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Averaging about 30 points and 9 assists per game during his second season. Trae Young was named an All-Star in 2020, solidifying himself as a franchise player.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Now, here is Young. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio.
Don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Here's Brown. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So for Chicago right now, you've got White. Also Thomas out there. Troy Brown is out there with Brent. And it's McKinney in at the 4. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Drops in the tray. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Cook, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Hawks leading by 14. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good from outside. And here comes Thomas landing the fast break. Coming over the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Down against Bogdanovich. Pass to Cook. Outside Brent. And they double up Brown. Here's White. And Wright pulls it down. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. And that's a foul. It's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Williams. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Now Vucevic. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. They need this. And he lays it up and in. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Wright. Outside, Bogdanovich. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right against Levine. Driving in. Out to DeRozan. This is to Green. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Nikola Vucevic.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, and a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bogdanovich looking around. Feeds it to Okongwu. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Vucevic to the pass to Dosunmu. The layup off target. The Hawks leading by 15. Williams up on top. DeRozan defending. Williams kicks to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Vucevic dishes to Levine. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Outside Williams. The dish now to Okongwu. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. DeRozan defending. Gallinari outside. To the middle. And Wright gets it to go on the assist from Gallinari. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three like that.
Molinari wide open, and again it's Atlanta.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Levine. The pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Out to DeRozan. Driving inside. No good that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Molinari on the wing. The shot, no good. And so it's Atlanta holding a 22-point lead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, after 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are completely in control of the game. And that's a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, out left of the wing. Levine against Young. From the elbow. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Young's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Atlanta.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic, stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Vucevic finds Green. Outside DeRozan to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter. Craig, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, I think defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Here's DeRozan following the three by Atlanta. Driving the lane. Right block shot. Atlanta with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Young with no one around. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And DeRozan. Here we go.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Back to Young. He kicks it to Capella. Here's Herter. Offline with his 3. Deflects the pass. Bulls trail by 20. Outside, Levine. On the wing, Green. Back to Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
So smooth with that shot fake. I mean, as soon as Levine is fooled you, the rest is easy.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
He came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Here's Young. Herter passes to Hunter. Young with the ball. 8 points for him. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Herder, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Green. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks lead by 16. Hunter on the wing. It's stolen by Green. Jumps up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer.
In the corner is Hunter. Trains the three-pointer. Hunter's got 9.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
DeRozan in the corner. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Here's Herder. 6 points for him. Good on the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
DeRozan against Collins. Pass to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. That one falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Left side Collins. From outside off the mark. Bulls trail by 16. And DeRozan. Here we go. And the rejection by Collins. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Down low. Kicks it out to Collins. Lock at 6. Herder passes to Collins. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. And they double up DeRozan. From 7. And that's good off the glass that time. He's got 12.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young against DeRozan. And here's Young, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Here's Herder. Collins. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Bradley. White is out there with Thomas. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's McKinney at the power forward position. And here is Thomas following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Outside White. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steal to prove it.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And here's Bradley after the three-pointer from John Collins.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Thomas against Young. In the corner. Herder with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 21.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside White. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game.
We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Green comes in for Alfonso McKinney. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Troy Brown. And Levine subbed in for Thomas.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Williams. Kicks it to Hunter. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Here's Okongwu. Second chance shot. Pass to Hunter. Here's Williams. Passes it to Hunter for the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist in this one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now here's Levine. This is the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Outside Williams. In the corner is Hunter. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
White against Hunter. And White kicks to Levine. Again, Levine missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Williams. Right side, Bogdanovich. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
DeRozan, the pass to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Vucevic has got 9 points here in the second half. Atlanta leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight.
For DeAndre Hunter.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Young's shot is off. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. That's a shame.
And that one's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Levine, off target. And so Atlanta takes this.
Yes! Nakadalawa na tayo, sir! Ay, naka-15 ka rito. Mga BB sa DW natin.
Tuloy na eh. Kaya lang, linis na to.